My name is Ranya Alaoui. I am a 30 years old public relations and corporate affairs professional specialized in innovation, technology and entrepreneurship topics. I have spent the past 10 years evolving in the field of public relations and corporate affairs, which is a scope that covers a wide range and a large spectrum of professions. Some of them include corporate reputation, image, e-reputation, corporate communications strategy, stakeholder engagement, crisis management, and last but not least, content creation and distribution, and media relations. Media relations being kind of the queen bee of what we do every day, and the tip of the iceberg, what is the most popular in what we do. And it's definitely one of the channels I have been relying on to do my day-to-day job. I'm a graduate of ISIC Rabat, and I'm currently pursuing an executive master in collective intelligence at UM6P. Currently, I work as a head of mission within the division of entrepreneurship and venturing at Mohammed VI Polytechnic University, UM6P. Before that, I was working as head of communications and PR at Jumia. Before that, I spent some time at Danone working as image and e-reputation manager. And a bit before that, I worked as a consultant in more traditional topics and sectors such as oil and gas, mining, and pharmaceutical at Strateos Group. It gives me the opportunity to explain the underrated impacts of social sciences in the field of technology and innovation. My personal story is a mix of coincidence, because I was working at Jumia as PR manager and head of communications, and I found myself at 23, 24 years old sitting at the table with top decision makers and representatives of the e-commerce sectors and classifieds and digital sector in Morocco. And I realized that my background in journalism was actually my biggest asset to bring added value to the discussion. I think indeed the technology and innovation sectors will always rely on technical competence, but competences in social sciences will also remain key. As an example, we'll always need people to work on policies, on legal frameworks, to reshape the narrative of countries when it comes to such topics that are very relevant to the global economy today. We will need people to understand politics, the global picture and the big picture. And I think what most people miss about journalism and the background in social sciences is how much you need to have strong analytical skills. You need to be observant. You need to be reliable and look for the information, look for the facts, not work with emotions. And I think, as I said, objectivity is one of the biggest assets I rely on every day to do my job, whether in corporate affairs, specifically for topics like technology. Morocco has unveiled a new vision for the upcoming decade to become a nation of opportunity and economic growth. And I think entrepreneurship is definitely a key topic to help and contribute to achieve that goal, as witnessed by the numerous initiatives that have been made by both the private and the public sector. And I think we do have an aligned ecosystem. The assessment of this ecosystem is quite positive, specifically in the past few years, where we can count today more than 4,000 startups, 500 of which have benefited from financial support from the Innov Invest Fund, F2I, and which is quite a very good number. I think Morocco has been doing a very good job preparing the field for early stage startups. We have today more than 60 support structures, which is quite significant when it comes to supporting those early stage entrepreneurs and would-be entrepreneurs. Universities also have been playing a key role in terms of ideation, which is the first step to creating more entrepreneurs in a country. Of course, in regard with the national context, I think that there have been initiatives that have been that can be considered as a milestone, and that have served as impetus for the promotion of entrepreneurship and investment. First would be the new model of development in 2021. We have read that Morocco wants to unleash the energy of youth, liberate energy, which is very good through culture, through education, through entrepreneurship. We have also seen that Morocco is trying to leverage on innovation, on technology to create a brighter future, rely on brighter future for its industries, serving the sustainable development goals as well. And I think it has been key for entrepreneurship because we have seen so many agreements following the new model of development between the private and public sector, open innovation, universities creating even more programs, etc. The second initiative that for me is a very important impetus is the investment part. It has been encouraged by His Majesty the King's speech in the opening of the Parliament session last October, and it's a vision that has not only been this vision has been also backed by means, by tools, by talent, and specifically the creation of the fund, the Mohammed VI Investment Fund, the creation of a national pact, and all this will definitely be key to encourage and promote entrepreneurship in Morocco, not only for today, but in the long term as well.